Because I've got to make sure these all work. Someone's got to make sure they all work. That person is me. I should make a dev ship that goes really fast to test this quicker. I'm gonna make a dev ship that goes like 1,000.
Keep it icy, man. I don't want to end up a corpse before my time because you were daydreaming.
Make sure all of them work. I should do it one by one, actually, because I'll miss them otherwise. I just realized I fucked up. I should do them one by one, or I'll, like, miss them with random chance. But for right now, miner 2, we already did that one. It is grid F3. What would that be, like? 50,000, oh, 50,000. Huh? What the fuck's blowing up over here? Yep, that looks about right. Cool. Okay. I think I did that wrong. Did I do that right? I did it kind of wrong. Okay. Next one. Well, actually, well, it'll work this way, I think. It'll work this way, yeah. It'll work this way. I'll still mark them off. So now we mark off that miner 2 is fine, working correctly. We restart it, we do the next one. And we do this until all of them are done. And once I can confirm that all of these have worked at least once, my job is done. Don't know if you're here, Manbull, also, but this is how this shit works. If you are still here, I think Manbull might have gone off, but if Manbull still happens to be here, now I can show them how it works. Ooh, or crashes. Hello, that is definitely a crash. No. Yes, that is a server crash. Interesting. I fuck you something up. This is new. This is why I should do one of the times I can tell which one it is. I wasn't expecting a crash like that. What was that? That is the first time I've had this happen using this system, so I've fucked something up. I'm gonna have to go one by one to check that. Hang on a second. My computer is not happy. That's funny because the JSON config is fine, but in-game something is wrong. That's very interesting. Just setting them all to 1 and we'll go one by one until we find the problem. Control, Alt, Delete. Close Freelancer, start it back up again, give that one another go. What have I fucked up? Maybe something isn't defined right. I know all the recs work in multiplayer, so maybe I just named something, like maybe I just called something wrong. I probably called like a wrong formation name. We'll discover it. So right now it should summon miner 1. I'm going to change the config as well, so it doesn't take as long. Kyle says, man, I can't wait to do this shit and never leave for Armor 4. Hell yeah. I can't wait for Armor 4 to be good and not bad and disappointing. That would be sick. Tarkov co-op is going to feel like Armor 4 to me in a lot of ways. Like, the dream of what it should be. Been enjoying it a lot. Camel says I keep tipping my toes into modding other games, but I can't commit because if I burn out money now, I won't survive armor. Very good point, actually. Very good idea. You're right. I can make this way quicker, actually. Where is that? That's G3. You know what? I'm going to make this quicker because I want to go through a level of them pretty quick. Okay. What I'm going to do is add... I'm actually going to take away the coordinates of all of the zones. Except for a new zone that I put right in front. which is what I've been typing, 40,000... 40,000... 42,000 minus 34,000? 42,000 minus 34,000 should be right, I think. And then I'll set the use time down really low. Use time in seconds is 1. And if I do it this way, I should be able to just like get it instantly, basically. I just gonna remember to set it back afterwards when I'm done debugging. But that'll be quicker than actually like flying out and finding it, which isn't appropriate for testing 11 things at once. Why make it take half an hour when I can make it take like 10 minutes? Oh, where the fuck am I? I think the CSV is so cute. I love this little thing, by the way. Oh, they fixed the, They fixed the thing, too, right? Not on my screen. Interesting. Oh, I know why. I know why. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, if I just do it now... It should just spawn it right in front of me. Oh, it should just crash the game? That's... not good as well. That's a different crash. That's because I fucked up the position, I think. Maybe it's a bugged position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong here? I just put it down to one position. That should work. Copy like the last two from here, then okay. Maybe it is a position. Do that. See if that works. If that doesn't work, then something's very wrong. I might just randomly roll one of the other ones too, like I was saying happens before. Now the solution to make the debugging quicker is gonna take longer because I'm debugging the solution. Classic stuff. There we go, that's working. Okay, so just put both of these near me. What is my pause? 40,000 minus 34,000. Yeah, just put both of those near me. 42,000. 42,000. Yep. And let's just change this one to minus 34,000. Minus 36,000. There's no reason that shouldn't work. We watched it work. It should work. When in doubt, I probably fucked up something. That's really helpful, isn't it? When in doubt, I made a mistake. When things are crashing, I probably did it. Doesn't really tell me anything, actually. What do we got? It's gonna work. There you go. Yeah, spawns it right next to me. That's what we want. Okay, do it again, just to make sure that, like... I'm not fucking it. In fact, we'll probably lower the cooldown, right? Ah, fuck doing that. Just load it up again, try it again, get the one that should be on the right, I think. Spawn them right in front of me. And then we just run through all of them once I know it's not the positions. Maybe it needs 2 positions. Maybe it was mad I didn't have two positions for it. I think it's the same one again. Give me the other position. You fuck. You motherfucker. Let me make sure it's not breaking off of that, because then I'll get false positives on what's going wrong. Okay, yeah, it's working fine. See? There's the other one. Okay, so now we just run this for all the other shit until we get a crash again, and then we figure out which one was breaking. Or maybe it was a fucked position, after all. Maybe that was the problem. Okay, so now we take that one out of the rotation. We add the other ones. Miner 2 was okay, but, you know, just to be safe, we'll just test all of these again. Just to be safe, we'll test each one more time. Because it's better to be exhausted with the debugging now than get it onto the server and then be like, oh my god, what of the many things could this be that we have added this update? Seems to be working. Another one. So Miner 2, check that off the list. Let's go to Lifter 1. Just down the list. Lifter 1, are you breaking the game? Okay, maybe all of them are breaking the game. Maybe I did them all wrong. But Lifter 1 is definitely breaking the game. Definitely one of them. If not the one. Probably I've just called something wrong. Let's have a look in the bullshit. Form Salvage Lifter Group 1. Is that like the correct thing? Yes, it's Form Salvage Lifter Group 1. What about this? Is this the correct Solar Arch name? BM Salvage Heavy Lifter 01. Oh, it's BM Salvage Wreck. Did I not do that for the miners too, though? Why would the miners be working then? Did I never clock that? So all these are gonna be wrong. There you go. That's what I figured it would be too. Because I was calling their loadouts. Where's the miners then? Form Salvage Miner Group. What? Did I not call that right? No, it's down here. It's down here. Okay, yeah. It's not... Yeah, it's the loadouts. It's the Solar Arch names. All these need to have rec added to them, I think. That's actually not hard to do. I'll just do like this. Find what? Salvage? Yep. Replace with salvage underscore rec underscore, right? Oops, that's too many underscores. Take the back one off. Fix that. Find and replace is like an angel that God sent to help us, by the way. Just very useful. Don't do it in the wrong place. Whoop! Fuck, already had it there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slow the fuck down. Slow down, buddy. Check your work. Check your fucking work, buddy. Check your fucking work. Some of them already have it. Oh, that actually won't need it, I think. I'll come back for the crates. I think the crates actually don't have rec in the name. Seeing now that I probably should have stayed consistent, but they're not recs, so, you know, I didn't do it that way. I didn't name them that. We'll check afterwards if they need it. Interesting that some of these have it and some don't. Rec, 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 rec. Rec, rec. Recky, rec, rec, rec. Talking about Recky, as much as someone who likes wearing khaki shorts a lot. Rec, rec, rec. Why is there only a total how updates take forever? They're fucking massive, hey. They are massive motherfuckers. Yeah, salvage should just be crates. Okay. Now, launch it and see how we're doing, because I think that'll have fixed it. That will have fixed it, I reckon. A sec, it's loading. Uh-huh. One of those is wrong. It's actually a really quick way to, like, make my positions right as well. Like, that's fine. But the box is wrong. Fix the box. That is in Solar. That is Lifter 1. Lifter Group 1. One of those boxes just has the wrong ass Y set for it. Because it should be below, not above. It's probably this one here. Oh, it has it a guess. The one that has a positive Y. Just a crazy guess. That might be the one. Now we find out all the things I totally did fuck up. Hopefully we catch most of them here. There you go, the supply crates are under the wings now where I wanted them. You've got 3 racks. Yeah, CSV. Looks about right to me. Next! Next one is... Lifter 2. Load it up! Any second. Having to spin up and spin down the server every time, sorry, does make it a bit slower, but what are you gonna do about it? About as quick as we can get it. This is Lifter 2. Yep, the supply crates are under the wings again where I want them. It's meant to look like, you know, the thing capsized and the shit's like come off the wings there. It's like floating in space. When I'm doing the wreck formations, I was like, at first I was like, oh, she didn't like realistically right. Like if you had a real wreckage field, what would it look like? In the end, that kind of just like looked lame. It was just like all the ships were too spaced out. And it was just like, okay, whatever, just looks random. So in the end, I just kind of ended up doing a thing where like I actually arranged them like little dioramas where it's like, oh, like the fighters are looking at each other, they killed each other. It's like, well, that doesn't make sense. Like they would actually have flown past each other and like careened into asteroids if they both died at the same time. But that doesn't convey the effect. That's just like random. But if you make them like pointing at each other like dead in space, you're like, oh, they were like having a joust. Oh. That's the plan. That's my theory anyway. That's why I think it felt better when I did it more like that. You know, I was talking in the BMod Discord today. I think we can make ejection seats, and I want to do it. Probably not in 0.1, but in 0.2. I want to put in functional ejection seats that, like, shoot out when the ship blows up. I really want that. Jeff says, I doubt any would notice, honestly. Yeah, there you go. I mean... Oh, wait, are you talking about me or Pinicus? It's Pinicus saying, Beagle, you should have a small chance, like a 1 in 10, to have the supplies be mined or have an ambush spring on you. Salvagers should always live in constant fear. That's quite a good idea, but it's gonna wait. So, what we're doing here with the fighters looking at each other... Yeah, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I'll fuck myself, actually. None of this matters, you're right, actually. Just do random numbers. But Pinicus... Yeah, so that's something that I love, but I'm not going to do yet. So, salvaging and mining right now is very basic. It's like, walk up to the fucking thing and hit it with a mining beam, and then get the goodies that fly out once you blow up the carcass. That's very simple. We're going to have it for now, because we're not working on proper salvaging and mining yet. In the future, we want proper salvaging and mining that's like, you know, to mine a, you know, it's like a game of memory or whatever, to like mine it. Like, you go into like, salvage a ship, and it's like, you've learned like the serial number, like the variant of the ship, and you're like, okay, on the heavy lifter A, when I fly inside its carcass, or when I'm like diffusing its like power systems or whatever, I cut the red wire first. You like like strip the hull off and follow the wires around and be like, okay, cut that off so like the salvage doesn't blow up and shit like that. Or for asteroid mining, you know, be like, okay, you know, I don't know what kind of rock this is exactly, but you know, as it gets higher level with the volatile ones, I have to be careful. Okay, like here's a volatile rock. I'm gonna like hit it with one of my mining tools, and based on the noise it makes, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is that kind, like with meld cannons is the next kind, like, oh, this is that kind of one. I should use this tool so it doesn't blow up. That kind of shit. We wanna make it more interesting, basically, just like, you know, shoot things and get, you know, mindlessly shoot asteroid rocks and get materials. We wanna make it like actually a skill that's interesting to do and fun. We're not doing that yet though. But that thing of having like shit be mined and ambushes, that stuff that we would put into like like a proper pass of mining and salvaging, which probably becomes its own like major version that we just like spend time working on that for like a month or two. Hard Space Shipbreaker, but Freelancer. I've never played that. I probably should for inspiration. I've never played that, honestly. I never played Elite Dangerous either, but people say the asteroid mining that is different too. But yeah, you know, you want a mini game. Like just take like a real world like fun little game like Memory, the game Memory, or you know Simon Says, or the one where like you know the one where it's like the 4 colors and they make different noises and you like have to repeat the sequence perfectly and it gets longer each time. I think of it like that. I go like, okay, let's take that, but make it like how you salvage things or how you like mine asteroids, right? Oh, that's interesting, Pathfinder. But yeah, you know, just like making it more interesting to just like, you know, shoot a rock, get stuff is what we want to do in the future. But because we're not doing that for right now, I probably won't worry about too much like special surprises like that for right now. I might, like throwing in a mine or two isn't hard. But, you know, it gets beyond our scope a little bit when we're gonna redo it again in the future, so we'll see. It's a really good idea, though. I might actually do it for real. That was Lifter 2. I got distracted there, sorry. That was Lifter Group 2, I think. Now we do Rhino 1. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think we just did both the lifters back to back. Now we do Rhino 1. Yeah, we're very passionate about, like, the player experience of, like... We don't want to just, like, put asteroids in and be like, okay, you know, mine in for copper. Copper's valuable. Why are you complaining? We want everything to be interesting. And there's much more interesting to games than just combat. Like, trading, salvaging, exploration, mining, all of it should be interesting for different reasons, right? Ideally, you've got different gameplay for all of that, and it's all interesting in its own ways. What's this? Grid F3? Hey, motherfucker, that's not correct. Oh, no, there it is. Yep, that looks vaguely about right. Yep. Cool, cool. Yeah, you hit the Oppai Samurais eventually, Pathfinder, that's right. Okay, sliding great. Next one. Rhino 2. Props to fucking Milo for making this system, man. It's so cool that he made this, like, basically from fucking scratch. He gave us, like, this system, because, like, you know, we were talking about before, we had to get rid of the bar system. But, like, also, even if we could have configured the way vanilla bar missions work, we never could have done stuff like this with it. So it's just really cool. In the future, we can, you know, we have the ability to play sounds as well. So in the future, we could like totally replace the mission system with our own that like has voiceovers and stuff. That's a lot of work though, so you won't see it anytime soon. Ooh, we got a problem. Nice. What this? That was Rhino 2 that I have a problem with. Let's find out why. This is why you test every single one. You cannot put shit on the server until all of it is tested. Let's have a look what went wrong with Rhino 2. Not Rhino 1, sorry, it's Rhino 2. Rhino 2 is mad because its enclosure isn't big enough. Rhino Group 1, Rhino Group 2. What's going on here? Salvage Wreck, Liberty Freighter, Salvage Wreck, CVLF, Salvage Wreck, JUHF. What's wrong with any of that? Why are you mad about this? This should exist. Yes. In fact, it should be identical to the other one. CVHF exists. What about CVLF? This should exist. Yes, it exists right there. What's wrong, champ? What is wrong? Is it... Did I misspell this one? No, that's BM Salvage Wreck JUHF01. This is where it gets a bit awkward, because now I don't know what's wrong. Shit. It's easy when it was easy before. Rhino 02. Rhino. Something that's calling is clearly wrong. I think I've called CVLF before, but haven't I called... No, I haven't called JUHF before, so I'd put my money on it being something to do with JUHF. It would be something to do with this. Or something to do with this configuration. BM Form Salvage Rhino Group 2. Medium Salvage Rhino 2. Rhino 2. What could it be, man? What could it be? I guess I just have to check that all the things I'm pulling from here are correct. So we need to check that BM salvage JUHF01 exists in my loadout solar. Yeah, there it is right there. And you kind of got to check that this is correct then, which it looks correct. Archetype BM rec JUHF. You're going to check that this is correct. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what the fuck's going on? Why don't it work? Shit, man. Now I'm out of ideas. Why does that not work? That's scary. Why does that not work? BM salvage JUHF01. BM rec JUHF. Yeah, that all works. Frick. What have I not called correctly? I can't ask JSON formatter. This is a different kind of problem. I mean, I know that shit works because I've called it in here. So it can't be Solar Archer to loadouts. It has to be something to do with these files. What is going on there? PM rec JUHF. PM salvage rec JUHF01. Yes, good. What is the problem? This shouldn't be a problem. Fuck, what is the problem? I don't know, like, load it again? Is it gonna happen? If it happens twice, it will happen twice. There's no reason it wouldn't, unless I fucked up the position somehow, but I've loaded both positions, so it can't be that. I'm gonna load it again, it's gonna crash again. Okay, what the fuck? Why does it only crash sometimes? That's concerning. I didn't change anything and it didn't crash this time. That's very concerning. I don't like that. It's possible, run it a bunch of times. It's possible that it randomly rolled one of the other ones that actually is bugged, actually. Roll it like 5 times, and if it doesn't crash, it's probably like it randomly rolled one of the others. I gotta remember that the others can spawn, it's just very low chance. It might be as simple as that. I wonder if I can set into wait 0. I don't know if wait 0 works, so I haven't done it. If it like runs 5 times without crashing, then it's probably one of the others. If it crashes again here, I'd be concerned. Ran it 2. I think it probably rolled one of the others. One of the others is broken. One more time just to be safe, because I'm such a safe guy. Gotta keep your mind open when you're doing this shit, huh? You gotta be ready for anything. Gotta be ready to solve problems in beyond the box ways. Okay. You can't miss the forest for the trees when you're doing this shit. And other such metaphors. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, I reckon it rolled one of the others randomly. I forgot I could do that. So with that in mind, Rhino 02 tentatively is fine. Let's go to Rhino 3. Just run through these quicker. If it crashes, just run it again. And eventually, if we don't find one that consistently crashes by the end of that, then there's like a random bug that happens sometimes. But we should find one that consistently crashes doing this. That one's good. Yeah, you got a fucking thing, you got a fucking thing that's upside down, loser. Sorry, they're dead, I shouldn't make fun of them. Well, they probably ejected, who knows, I mean, I made them on, I guess I should know. They ejected, they're all fine, I decided they're all fine. Mule group number 1, let's test it. Ooh. I'm a happy endings kind of guy. They all got out safely. It's fine. Take all their stuff. Crash. Run it again. But it might be the mules. Or go and check the mules first. And if you can't see a problem, then it might be one of the others. But it would make sense if it was the mules. Main screen Freelancer. BM Savage Rec Pi FR04. Oakley dokley. Where does that next show up? Bitch. Fuck. Fuck, it shows up here just fine. It might be one of the others again. I might get unlucky again. BM Form Savage Meal Group 01. Yep, there it is. No problem. BM Savage Rec PIFR01 exists. BM Savage PIFR01 exists. BM Savage PIFR and solo loadouts exists. BM Rec PIFR exists. Okay, run it again. It might have been a random one again. Kind of unlucky if it is. I'm getting suspicious of the amount of times it's potentially rolled a random one. This might just be like some kind of underlying bug with maybe even the plugin, maybe the way I've configured things. I'm a little concerned. Let's see if it keeps doing it. That's back to back. If that's the third time, there's something wrong with this one. It's already pretty unlikely it's anything else, but to put my fears at ease, I will test it one more time. If it crashes 3 times back to back, it's probably something to do with this one. And we'll discover what that thing is. You've got to know whose fault it is before you start fixing them. That's how it works. Crash again, motherfucker. I dare you. Yes! Okay, so we know it's this one. That's good. That's good, because otherwise you had to figure out what's going on. So that's actually good that it's these ones. We just have to figure out why now, because I didn't see it on the flash. So why are these ones crashing? That's what I don't get. Why are these ones crashing? Savage Rec, PIFR, it's all called correctly. You're calling BM Form Savage Meal Group 01 correctly. That is fine. Why is this one crashing? What have you done, Beagle Rush? What the fuck have you done? It's great. Mule Grop. I don't think that's it, but fix that. That's just a note for me. I can name it whatever I want. Buddy, what have I fucked up? Must be something to do with this, right? Is it that the indents look all fucked up? No, the indents are right. Is it the JUVHF? Oh, I'm clicking find next. Oh, naughty, 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 naughty. Naughty, 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 naughty. The Orca isn't rigged up properly. It isn't even in. I didn't even give it a fucking entry. You kidding me? I didn't even give it a fucking entry. This motherfucker didn't even put the Orca in. You dumb motherfucker. Okay, that would do it. Yeah, that would... Oh, bitch. BM Salvage Rec. This is where you define the actual things to go in the formations. JUVF. Great one, Biggs. I know why, because I was going LF switching to HF, HF switching to VF for VHF. No, I fucked it up. This should work now. I know I said it a lot, but like that probably was the problem in general. Beagle, you dumb dummy. You checked the mule, but you didn't check the Orca. Silly boy. Beast, can we tweak the Ravens so we can shoot the battleship down tomorrow? No. Why do you want to do that? Might not be tomorrow. We might get busy with missions for a bit. Tweak the Raven, what, like make it into a firestorm, bro? Hey, there we go. There's that beautiful Orca I didn't give... Wait a fucking minute. That's Fighters 1. Don't roll Fighters 1. Roll fucking... Roll the one I told you to roll. What the hell? You're skipping ahead. There we go, Mule 1. There is that fat-bottomed orca. That's what I'm looking for. And there's the mule. And the mule should be full of drugs, right? Can I just test that while I'm here? Let me just make sure that it's full of the drugs that it's meant to be full of. Wait, no, I don't think I put drugs in it in the end. I think it just has optronics. We'll just check it anyway.
I got one of them.
No, I didn't put Cardi in it yet. I might put Cardi in it later. But not just yet. Okay, so that one's working. Let's test meal 2. We're closing in, I'm almost fucking done. Almost done with this bullshit. 1. Meal group 2, test it out. Yeah, the idea is to have like 7 or 8 of these satellites, probably in Colorado alone. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many. And they all do different things. Like there's a bounty hunting one, there's different radar, geological ones for different asteroid fields. There's get Navy missions, get Xenos missions, all sorts of stuff. I'm really excited to do like the hunting down anomalies for a Jira one. That's the one I'm going to get creative with especially. The one where it's like, go investigate like the Stalker style anomaly, you know? That's going to be fun, I think. Going to be really fun to do those. There's some fun ideas for that already where you could like, you know, scan an anomaly with a scanning gun and get a certain thing from it that like gives you information to do something else. Shit like that I think would be really fun to do. New group 2, working. We have 2 more groups to go. Cross your fingers. A specific drive, real. What specific drive? That's the one where you drive around as like Stalker anomalies going on, right? Stalker, but you're the car, or you're in the car. Yeah, I want to do stuff like that where there's like, yeah, you're just going around like investigating and researching anomalies for real. And you're like getting stuff out of that. Like maybe you could go and research an anomaly, and maybe through doing that you basically find out, like if you pay attention, like here's a hint for you of how I might do something. Maybe you just get like money from that and you take it back to Ajira and they're like here's, you know, you get like data. And you give the data to Ajira and they're like, thanks, you know, thanks for the data, and you know, you do that. But maybe you can hack their terminal, or maybe like some other way if you pay attention you'll notice like, oh, when this anomaly spawns on the server today, that means it's paired with, there's like a mysterious jump hole over in this faraway part of the system in deep space I wouldn't have known about otherwise. And you learn that, right, through the Ajira anomaly stuff, and then you can start going like, oh, I know that, when that anomaly is there, that means that's linked gravitationally to, there's a jump hole over in sector, you know, fucking beyond A1 by 50,000 meters, and I can go there and get like sweet shit from it, you know what I mean? Like, you can kind of like learn the signals from God that I'm sending you through the anomaly system in that sense, and then you can get like this kind of cool information that no one, it just like sounds insane to anyone else, like no one would fucking understand but you, because you figured that shit out, right? I like doing systems like that, I think it's fun. And you don't need to know it, because you can still make the money doing the job for them, but like if you want to peer into like what do the numbers mean and actually like start researching the anomalies yourself, it doesn't just have to be like a payout, like you can actually learn that shit yourself, you know, is the plan there. Get something cool out of it, you know, that'll be nice. Okay, there's my 2 fighters doing the, like the soloing Pixie and Cypher flyby. It's fun to do this stuff, it's just the last one in one system, but I can't wait till we have like a bunch of systems, and you could be doing these like missions. 1, that we can maybe track completion of, do proper quests. But 2, even if we never do, even if it's just this system, doing stuff over multiple systems. Like you get one of these and it's like, okay, cool. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is go research an anomaly that's like 5 systems away in like the middle of bumfuck nowhere, full of dangerous aliens and shit. Like, go do it. And that's gonna have a very different feel to like this, where it's like, okay, you know, there's asteroids 30,000 kilometers, or 30k away from you in that asteroid field. Yay, you know, takes you 5 minutes, quick in and out adventure, get the copper, sell it. That's very different to, your bounty target is on the other side of the universe. Good fucking luck. you have to follow the footprints and assess the clues to find them. Good luck. God, I could do that, man. Oh, I could make the bounties, like, put you near a place, and then, like, you have to read context clues to track the target. Oh. I love working on this mod. It makes me really happy. Freelancer is just the best game to mod for. It's such a good sandbox to mod for. Last one, hey! Play the party noise, because we did it. They all are vaguely working. Alright, we fucking did it, man. We fucking did it! They all work. So now what I'm going to do is set them down to spawn weight 1. I want to set everything to spawn weight 1. I'm just going to spawn as much shit as I can. I'm going to give them all back all the spawn positions from before. One sec. I'm just going to show you actually how I do it. Just copying it from the other ones because they all share the same right now. We're going to go like that, get them all back. We're going to use 20 seconds 1, yeah. I'm going to make the cost 1 as well. And just remember it was 4,000. And I'm going to set... the cooldown, which I think is up the top to like 2. Where's the cooldown? Yeah, set it to like 2. Just remember we're going to settle that back afterwards, but now we're just going to run this, and we're going to see if everything seems to be working. Oh, wait, I got to set the spawn weight of the salvages down. So I'm going to have salvages, yeah, spawn weight 1 on the salvages, spawn weight, what is this, asteroids? Spawn weight 2 on the asteroids. That's probably the way to go, is have all of them be equal to spawn, except the asteroids are like twice as likely to spawn. Just for, like, making sense in lore, right? Like, you know, most of the time you're just going to find copper to mine when you use this, but stretch believability there a little bit, because it's interesting to find other stuff through than just mining, so I wouldn't put it to 3. We'll say 2 times chance to find copper stuff, 1 times chance to find these asteroid bases to fuck with, and 1 times chance... Oh, that's wrong, I've done it wrong. 1 times chance to find, Oh, that's hacking, never mind. Sorry, I'm getting all over the place. Yeah, 1 times chance to find the asteroid bases. 2 times chance to find mineable ore. And 1 times chance to find salvage opportunities. If anything, you might want to go 3 for mineable rocks, 2 for salvage, and 1 for the bases. Probably, actually. The bases shouldn't be as... The bases should be the least often thing. Yeah, okay, we'll do the... They're really fun, though. But that's okay, because in the future... I could just change it in the future. I was gonna say in the future I'll have, if you want to do base raids, literal terminals that are just like, oh, you wanna like bomb shit? Go work for the Navy. Like, bomb Xenos targets. Or work for the Xenos, bomb Navy targets. But until I have that in... Yeah, I think it's okay to let the base raids be kind of common. You know, believability be damned. We're testing a mod. I'll make it all perfect when I have other options in. So yeah, 2 for that. 1 for this, 1 for the salvage. Let me see if this breaks horribly or if things kind of work as I expect. And then, I mean, yeah, man, we're kind of fucking done with that. And I just got to fill out the IDs. What else did I have to do? Oh, I should probably put in hacking stuff as well for it. I'll just mirror, I think, everything. I haven't done special hacking events yet. The special hacking events are going to be like you hack the terminal instead of using it legally, and it like tells you like, oh, there's like a DSC miner in distress, like it's on fire and it's being attacked by the Xenos, like go get in on that shit. Because the hacking of terminals is meant to give you shit that they don't want you to know. Okay, let's just fire this a bunch of times with no cooldown. Okay, you've got Mule 2. You've got Miner 2, that's salvaged twice, but random numbers do that sometimes. The salvage again, I might be like, Okay, did I fucking not do that right? Is salvage still on 100 spawn weight? Oh, it is. Yeah, I thought I fucked that up. Okay, try again. I fucked that up. Set that to 1 like it's meant to be. And try it again. Beagle encouraging terrorist bombing 11th stream. Oh god, don't... No. No, 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 no! Terminal used, confirm. Wide angle. Might see some of them. Okay, so it's salvage again. It's fighters 2. But random numbers be like that. This one won't be salvage again. Yep, mid-yield copper cluster. Salvage Rhino 3. Last thing I gotta do is take away those debug identifiers. Salvage Rhino 2. It's like in salvage. Asteroid base. Cool. Asteroid base again. Maybe I should make asteroids, like, more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make asteroids more, I think. Never supply stash. Yeah, definitely. Okay, maybe I can be a little more heavy-handed with the weightings. Like, random is random, but that's just like hitting stash over and over and over again. Like, that should be like a 1 in 4 chance to keep hitting that in a row. But how many times have I done that in XCOM? Like, that's just how random numbers work. 1 out of 4 is never 1 out of 4 in results. That's not how randomness works. Like, now you're getting the ores. Ores. Okay, see, now it's... This is why you gotta test a lot, have a really big sample size, and don't knee-jerk, because if I do it 100 times, you'll probably... If I was spreadsheeting it, you'd probably get it to be what you expect. That's why I can't knee-jerk and be like, oh, actually make it way different, because then you might never get the stashes. You can actually see some of the stuff filling up. There's like 2 asteroid bases. There's like an asteroid base there, asteroid base there. There's a copper cluster there. Hey man, like, it's kind of fucking working. I might actually make the roid bases less. I don't know. Nah, this is fine. Panika says, Beagle, tell me the number of trials and I'll tell you the binomial probability of whatever outcome you witnessed. Hey, if I plug in? Yeah, Milo! I just, on stream, spent the last 2 to 3 hours finalizing all the salvages. It's done! I just did the last one, Milo. And it's all working. The only thing I have to do now, Milo, is replace the placeholder IDs, which will take me like at least a morning or 2. Just because I left a lot of placeholder IDs and I just have to do. But because we don't need info for them all yet, because I haven't got that working yet, I only have to do names for most of the solars, which is good. But some things probably need infos. And then... Fuck, I said it before. What was everything I was going to do? I was going to do something else. I can't remember. Oh, hacking. Yeah, that's easy. I just got to, like, fill in the... I'll just mirror all these to the hack side for now until I have bespoke hacking events. And then we're, like, ready. We should get Dyson to do an LRM version of the new thicker pylon, but apart from that, we're, like, ready. Because it'd be weird to only launch with the thicker SRM pylon without the thicker LRM pylon from this morning. Hell fucking yeah, man! I should go fly through Cheyenne after this. Like, this isn't how you're meant to use it. You're meant to, like, only have one at a time, really. At most, if you back-to-backed it, you could have 3 of a time of these, because they're a 10-minute cooldown on the terminals, how I set it up, with a 30-minute expiry for most of them. Then they get cleaned up. I mean, I guess it's good performance-wise that I've spawned, like, probably 50 things by now, and it doesn't seem to mind. You can disable the confirm dialog, don't forget. Yeah, though I just use terminal use confirm so that I can read it sometimes without configuring it. But yeah, Milo made it so you can do options. You can turn off the confirm anyway. And look, Milo, all terminal show is like, oh my god, there's so much shit to show. If I just go fly through the field now, there should be like so much shit. Like that looks like an asteroid base over there. Oh, there'll be shit inside of other shit too, yeah. Because we haven't like, it shouldn't really show up too much in gameplay, but potentially shit can spawn inside of other shit right now. We haven't like got to check for that yet. Ah! But yeah, you got like dense fucking copper deposits. You got salvageable rhinos. You got all sorts of shit in this field now. There's more copper over there. Have you seen stuff spawning with overlaps? Actually shouldn't. Oh, yes, over here. I can see some right now. That looks like copper. To be fair, I'm spawning them every like 3 seconds, Milo. But yeah, there's copper inside an asteroid base over here, for instance. They've spawned on the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks like a normal one. You've got copper inside asteroid fields again. Oh, and you've got 2 asteroid bases on top of each other there. So there's a 3 spawn there. There's an copper spawns. Asteroid base medium, asteroid base large have both spawned in that spot. So yeah, a few things. Because I think you said, I expected we didn't do that, because I think you said you fixed that for advanced solars, but not for terminals, right? I haven't seen it for advanced solars. I think you fixed that. But yeah, like, the cool thing about this too is we also gonna have some of this stuff just show up randomly, because I want it to be like most of the time you're getting this stuff on demand for the terminal, and like that's cool, just makes sense efficiently for the player. But also we can have it be like, some of this shit can just randomly show up, like you just be flying along and you're like, oh look, dense copper ore, or oh look, you know, a wrecked miner, and we can just have that show up randomly around the system with advanced solars, which is really cool. So you don't always have to hack it from the terminal, have it spawn. I think that's a good thing to do, because for one, it's just interesting to just be flying around and be like, oh, neat thing I didn't even ask for. That's fun. And it just, like, makes the universe feel more alive. If it only ever spawns for the terminal, it's like, oh, that's a thing that happens when you ask for it. You pay 4,000 credits, you spawn a wreck. But if you have it randomly show up sometimes, it's like, oh, like, this is actually, you know, the terminal's not spawning it, it's finding it for me. This shit naturally exists, even if I don't ask for it. Just like, you know, a little thing is the theory there for me. Labs helped out and we got fixer terminals as well. Oh, well, I don't think it's working. Because, yeah, you can see shit spawn inside of each other. Unless, I don't know, did you give me the new version? When did you do that? Did you give me the new version of that, man? When was that? Looks like there's some solo type things that need tweaking to. Yeah, that's what I mean about IDs and stuff. No, it's baked in, you've got the latest? It's baked in, okay. I don't know, because doesn't look like it, because shit's definitely spawning on top of each other when I spam enough of it. Though, I spawned like 35 things, so I won't deny the possibility that, like, maybe there's like a weird edge case here that we shouldn't usually have to worry about, where like all the spots were filled, so it was like, well, fuck, I gotta put it somewhere. Like maybe I filled every spot because there's like 12 spots, and I spawned more things than there are spots to spawn at. So maybe it just started looping back again. I don't know. It should fail the spawn stuff if all the spots are filled. Oh, I don't know, man. It not working like that on my machine, yeah. But now that I've got all this shit for you to test with, Milo, should be easy to test once I push this. It's just, yeah, do what I've done, where you have like a 1 second cooldown on spawning shit, and just like hit it 25 times until you see duplicates. Or even easier than that, do what I was doing before. Just make like two zones right in front of the terminal so you can see easily. I can test that for you because I was doing it before. I can test that for you once you get like another fix in for it. I'll give it a crack myself and I'll see if it's working, like I did with the event solos before. Also though, Milo, like, how fucking cool is this? Like, this is your mod, this is your plugin. It is working, and it is working, like, incredibly well, as far as I can tell, in almost every way. I have, like, 11 or 12 different salvage POIs. I have 3 different asteroid mining POIs, and I have 3 different asteroid pirate roid base hidden criminal pirate stash POIs. They are in 3 separate families, all with all the different formations, and it's just fucking working, man. This shit is loaded with content, and it is just fucking working. Cheyenne has never had more shit to do in it, I swear to God. And this is just the beginning. This is like 1% of what we can add with fucking triggers. It's like 5% of the content, 2% of the content I want to add to triggers terminals throughout Colorado before we're done with 0.1. We want to just spend like the next weeks just adding more terminals and shit. I'm so excited. You nailed it. This is working so fucking cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, I'm gonna set that all back to normal. And push it, I think. We can call that pretty successful. We did it, chat. So, that means I need to clean up all my debugging I just did. So, let's go. It was 600 seconds, 10 minutes cooldown. It was... I think I was gonna pull the trigger and make asteroids a bit more. That's hacking. I think... for testing, fuck it. Yeah, for testing, fuck it. We won't make asteroids the most often thing. We'll just leave everything to be kinda similar. For testing, fuck it. It'll be fun for testing. Okay, I gotta take out all the debug things here. I'll probably make these better in the future, but for now it's just like large to medium salvage. Good way to use high info though in the future, because we have Milo baked it into this, well, we wrote it into this plugin that you can have different levels of information. We don't currently use it, but in the future we will. So medium is like medium has a ship salvage. In the future it'll just be like low info you might get for a reason to be like, oh, it's just a wreck. And then high info is like, oh, it's a rhino with this much cargo and it's got a fighter escort wreck near it that has these weapons on it, right? So we can use that for different things, like, you know, maybe you're hacking something, you have like a high hack skill or something like that, you know, that we do. And it's like, okay, you know, you can get more information. Or you have a high rep of the people your terminal using. It's like, okay, they'll tell you more. You know, it doesn't matter how we do it, just that we can do it is really cool. As an option for the future. But that's why I've left them blank for now, because I haven't... We don't use that yet. We only use medium right now. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, down here, using credits, I was doing 4,000 for now, and then use timing credits is... Was I doing 10 or 15? Now I can't remember. I'll check my Git version. I was doing 10. Easy. 10 it is. Oh, fucking K. This is, like, good to go, man. I'm very pleased. Very, very pleased. Cool. I'm gonna push this shit. I'm gonna push this to fucking GitHub, man. And you can play with it too, Milo. Data. Just gotta get the files. Freelancer. EXE. I'm so excited, man. Like, Milo's making this crazy good shit like triggers and just doing general cool shit all the time. We have Dyson working with us now, doing all the models. We're just flooded with models. Like, every day, another awesome set of models, custom models that Dyson has made for us, or adjustments to existing models, which has just opened up the game so much for us, where we don't have to just be limited by the vanilla assets anymore. That we can actually be like, oh, can we get this? And we get it. We get it like in 24 hours. We get it like the next day. It's like, holy fuck, it's like Christmas every morning. I wake up, I check my phone, I'm like, oh, new models, new whip photos, fuck yeah. It's just great. Working on BMod is so fun right now. Like, I feel like we're hitting a fucking great stride, and I think the next version is going to be awesome. So happy. Let me push that right now. Solar and triggers. New... Did I have the bases in yet? No. Okay, yeah, this is just a salvage update. New... Salvaging. POIs for Cheyenne. Radar. How many was it? I'm going to count them. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 POIs. 11 different shipwreck. 11 different wrecked ship salvage POIs to set up to trigger off the Cheyenne DSE Deep DP radar. This marks the completion of the... Up over your commit? Okay, yeah. This marks the completion of the first bare bones draft content for the DSC for the Cheyenne DP radar / triggers in general. We'll add more to this in the future and polish it up further, but this should be a good start for right now for people to try out. Oh, the last thing I didn't do, hang on, the last thing I didn't do is, frick, add the hacking stuff. I might do that in its own commit because I haven't tested it yet, and I don't want to just like, it should just work if I just copy the stuff over, but I might do it a little bit later, right before we post, because I don't have time to test it right now. But I do need to fill in the hack stuff. I'm doing fetching origin and pull, Milo, but I don't have anything coming to BMod FL hook configs. Oh, it's BMod client you push to. I'm doing configs right now, so it's okay. Not affected. Push. Huzzah! Google might have done new solos. Not today, no. I actually did that in all the previous days, and today was just finally plugging them all in. I actually had them all... I'll show you real quick. I've actually had them all done in the dev system for like the past 2 days, maybe even 3 days. I just needed to plug them into the right positions in triggers. Hang on, this is my bombing this shit. You gotta watch. Watch me, Dad. Watch me for a second while I bomb the fucking base, by the way. It's so fun. Milo, watch me, watch me! I'm bombing the asteroid! Watch, look, you're not looking! Oh fuck, too close! Hey! I love the UGBs against this. Woo! I love using the UGBs against this shit. Oh, don't fly at that shit. Anyway, you get the fucking idea. What I was actually trying to show you was the wreck column, which I'm proud of in a just, like, perverted way. Here it is. I basically set them all up, Milo, in like a line to make sure they worked the first time. And then I started building like the little dioramas for each POI, like at different levels of elevation. Like I built this one at 20,000, and then the next one's at 21,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, all the way up for all the POIs I made. And that's why the asteroid base is up there too. I build them in BMO1, and then I just like, because that's how I can like easily work out the relative positions of things. I build these using the program, Freelancer Mod Studio, whatever the fuck, for system editing. And I move them around with handles and stuff, and I just like translate that into the JSON configs to have them set up in the right relative way I want them. It's way easier than trying to do it by hand in any other way I can think of, right? Yeah, I'm like weirdly pervertedly proud of my elevator of like POIs that's near the sun in in Maverick system. What was I doing? That's it. I'm done. I'm actual done. I just gotta pull from client just to be up to date, but I'm actual fucking done for the day. Chuffed. Really pleased that that's working. I'm really pleased. Miles says, I think the miners have destructibles, so you can apply if you didn't have bits pre-fallen off them. Yeah, I actually need your help on that. I don't think Dyson's new ships have that built into them, unless we can like... Well, I guess they should have damage models, right? I don't know if Dyson like did that to like have damage. You know what I mean? Like damage like actual models if you blow off the wing. But yeah, I don't know how to do that. But I see how it was done, but I wasn't totally sure how to do it because I haven't fucked with C groups before, collision groups, and I was kind of scared to start. They probably no damage models. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I was just gonna wait until you played with them, and then I figured you would probably be like, oh, like we can probably add some more damage to these. But actually, the miner themselves, Milo, we don't need to do that because with the miner wreck specifically, I'm using a bespoke model that Vanilla has that just has them be wrecked. It's a different model. It's actually a wrecked mining ship. Let me show you. They have it in the files. It's just a wrecked mining ship. It looks really cool. Like the arms, like one of the arms is gone, the other's like splayed out of the weird angle. There's actually another variant of the mining ship that has like its mining arms folded up. So if we ever have them fly around, which yes, I want to do eventually, that'd be sick. We can use that variant to have them like fly around with their wings tucked. Not seen that before? Yeah, just saw it the other day when I was looking for things for POIs. There's like a little bit of a clipping of the LODs there. I might get your help with like figuring out the LODs and stuff. And like the hitbox is like a little, I guess, there, but in general, like it doesn't really bother me too much right now. And it just looks way better for Rex. It looks really cool. I can kit bash stuff like that around in 3ds Max if you want to just move it around. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. See, I've even got the... I gotta do the IDs as you can see, but Milex, you've even got the crates in the back. So if you don't want to chew through like 1.6 million hull with your mining beam, you're not here to like salvage like a whole fucking rhino, you can just be like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna get the good shit from the crates, and I'm gonna fuck off. And I can do this now that I know how to do this perfectly. I can add this to the existing mining solars as well, like we always talked about, so that you can like raid them, get their shield down, and then once their shield is down, you can blow these up and steal the stuff, right? And just do like a raid where you don't like blow up the mining ships, but you just like raid them for supplies. But yeah. Shit's pretty cool. I use the heavy lifter as well as one of my other large wrecks at the moment. Ugh. I think I went too high up. I went way too high up. Yeah, here they are. That looks cool with the sun behind it, hey. Yeah, I'm using the heavy lifters as another, like, big thing to salvage. And they also come with some supply crates. So rather than being full of copper and shit, these ones are full of mining machinery and optronics. I give mining machinery because I'm like, well, if they're in the Cheyenne field, what the fuck were they doing there? So I guess they were lifting mining machinery around and stuff. Alright. Yeah, it's time for me to end the stream, hey. What was the history? Updated wireframes. Cool! Very nice. Updated wireframes, fixed BM. I haven't checked your pings yet, because I've been streaming. I know someone's pinged me in BMod Discord. It's probably you. Because you just woke up, or whatever. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, it's time for me to end my stream. I hope everyone had fun today. I did. A little bit of half Chaos Mod, then half getting some BMod done. Oh, I had a fucking bowl. I'm gonna raid you to someone now. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks very much to the donations today. I appreciate it. Thanks to Logos Askerson for the 27-month sub. Congratulations, have an award. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're gonna raid... Who are we gonna raid? Why am I following Never Took? Who was this again? Oh, Trifecta Arts is playing Pacific Drive. We were just talking about this. I don't remember why I'm following Never Took. Maybe Jamble followed them. But I do remember why I followed Trifecta, and we're going to raid them again. Go to head to Trifecta Arts. Kofi, thank you for being the wind beneath our wings. Thank you for being the ship beneath our sails. My stiff mast. I'm Getting delirious. Thank you so much. This new version of BMod should be out really soon. All that's left for me to do now to be pushing this to the main server for testing is doing those IDs. I'm trying to think of other stuff. Oh, and like asking Dyson for an LRM pylon, but that's not the end of the world if we launch without it. Yeah, I just got to do the IDs. Everything is named the right thing that I just showed you. So it actually says like heavy lifter rec and stuff. And we're fucking done. We're fucking done. It's going on the server, and I'm going to beg you guys to test it for me like I did last time because I need feedback. So I look forward to that. Maybe next weekend we'll do some BMod playtesting together again, like we did last time. I'm so glad that we're there to be doing that again. There's so much shit. It's like a month ago now that I like made the AI not as bad to fight against and stuff, so made them easier. So fucking hell, this has been a long cycle for this little mini update. It's been a very big one. Anyway, I can't wait to deploy it, and I can't wait to have an interactive Milo's trigger system. It like is so ready for feedback. So look, the raid's about the timeout. I will catch you guys tomorrow for XCOM. XCOM Kitchen, of course. We'll be back with that, is the plan. 2 days of that, and then, yeah, see you there. I'm out of things to say. I hope you had a wonderful one here. See you in the Discord. If you want to play the mod, click the banner down below. Go to our Discord and say, I want to playtest this. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.